All right, everybody. Welcome to Bad Boys TV. You're watching the 2022 Derby City Classic. We got a big one coming. Max Eberle, who's playing great against Billy Thorpe. I'm pretty sure Billy Thorpe is spelled with an E. Yep. That's how I came up with the nickname, Torpedo. It was an accident, actually. We were doing U.S. bar table. I think it was the first one he was at. Maybe the second one. I can't remember. But I had wrote Billy Thorpe, and we had planned on putting him on the TV table. So I wrote Billy Thorpe do on table 1 at whatever time. And I wrote Thorpe and do so close. And then I just thought, hey, that'd be a cool nickname, Torpedo. So, and then I called him that during the tournament, said it over the mic a few times, and he's like, I like that. I never heard that before. And then I told him I'd make it thick. And I kept blasting it everywhere, and then we heard it here at Derby by Accustats, and then Billy played really great that year at Derby, and poof, he made the Moscone Cup team. They called him the Torpedo, and it stuck. So there's the story behind the nickname of the Torpedo for Billy Thorpe. Hell of a bank player. He's going to have a long pool career ahead of him. Max Eberle. He's a hell of a player. He's been around quite a while. Mad Max. I think he's chilled out a little bit in his older years. So I don't see Eberle at the table, but Billy Thorpe was warming up on the table next to it, waiting for his turn. Mike D is about to hop into the booth. Did you even see Max out there?
Yeah, he's out there
right now. Oh, yeah, there he is. All right. I see him now.
Yeah.
Those bald guys got to stick.
I saw him at the cafeteria getting something to drink, I believe.
There you go.
Yeah, this should be a good match, huh? Max is also in the 10 ball, right? In the big dog? The big table, the big foot.
Yeah, I don't know if he's still in, but yeah, he was playing.
No, but he was, yes, he entered. Because it's a single elimination, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, so the glory does not necessarily last for long.
$1,000 entry, that's...
$1,000 entry, huh?
Bam, dude.
Single elimination. Ouch. Wow.
Yeah, you better be confident in your game you're going to enter that thing, because, you can go to Digital Pool and fund the bracket.
Oh, okay.
Right now, we got, is it Alex Pagulayan playing David Alcadia?
Yeah. 3-3, like,
yeah.
Race to 10 they go?
That's our 10 a.m. match.
Oh, really? Oh, wow. Okay.
Is going to be David Alcade and somebody else.
Okay.
We got some good matches coming, so check out badboys.tv and subscribe, and every time we put up one, you'll get notified.
That's a good point.
Lots of Derby City stuff up there.
We've had some good matches already.
Try to give you a little better service each time.
Yep, I agree. Trying to get better every time. I know that's the same for Summer and I. This is the last round of the night, is that correct?
I hope so. It can be for us. And you. I think you got a 10 a.m. match?
A 10 a.m. match, yep.
So that'd be your round 4 match.
Yes, exactly. Because
so
I won one, lost one. Yeah?
Then you're in the money.
Really?
Round 5 is money. Yeah.
What do you think, approximately, what do you think that is?
Your entry and your buyback fee. Usually.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Well, that's awesome. Very cool.
That's a look, dude, 457 people started, and right now I think we're down to 175, 180.
Really? Okay.
Something like that.
All right. You're making me feel good.
You should.
All right. The last one was tough, man. It was a 2-2 in a race to 3, and the ball count was 4-4.
Ooh, wow.
Yeah.
That'll wear you out.
Yeah, he left the cue ball in the pocket and
Flipping a
put the
coin.
ball on the spot. And
That surprises me.
banked it.
I would lag.
I'm always surprised when they don't lag, too, at this level.
I'm lagging.
They just want to get it going, I think.
I know, but, dude, it's so critical.
Especially when you see the stats of who ends up winning the matches based on who, it's crazy. The
that would be fun
percentages,
to
right?
do, is to just pay somebody to sit here and do those kind of stats.
Yeah.
But in banks, holy crap, man. I've seen it end up 2-0, and the other guy hadn't even shot yet. Or 2-0 and down 4 balls.
Banks, it seems it can go very fast or very slow.
Yeah.
Even
and
I
pretty
think
rhythmic.
Yes, seriously, yeah. Sometimes the table is just sitting right where you pocket 3 balls in a row pretty quickly and easily, and you think, well, this is no problem, and then to get that last ball, it takes you 19 shots,
Yeah.
Meanwhile, he's catching up on you.
Yeah. Then you try to do something tricky and you scratch and you owe one.
Exactly.
And then all of a sudden he wins the game and he breaks and you're down 4 balls in a heartbeat.
Banks is hard. Yeah. I do enjoy it, and it's a great way to get warmed up on these tables and get used to the tables.
Well, for me, and I'm sure it's for most players, the table's a brand new cloth right now. So this is the best. That's why they put banks first. Wear the tables while you're doing banks.
Right.
The bank matches won't go as long because the ball will slide into the pocket.
Right. That's a good point, too, instead of hold up in the jaws. Yeah.
Right. And then as you progress, the tables get a little dirty. Everything gets a little more worn, and the table starts playing tighter and tighter and tighter.
Right.
I think the rotation that they have is perfect. Banks, one pocket, then 9 ball.
I agree. 9 ball, generally the most popular, right?
I guess that's not because the banks is the one that fills up, but it's bigger because a lot of people for a long time would just enter just to get the pass for the week.
Right.
And then they might play a great player.
Right.
And if they lose, so what? They got a pass for the week.
Yep.
Then they can watch the rest of the time, right?
So it skewers the data, kind of, right?
Oh,
the data, it makes it tough to know.
I mean, you can kind of tell by how many people buy back per division.
Okay, that's right. That's a better indication, isn't it?
A good idea of, what you're messing with.
And their level of commitment. Yeah, no, I agree. I guess it's telling that 9 balls over the weekend, right?
Yeah, that helps 9 ball, too.
Yeah, nice shot there, Billy.
Me, personally, 1 pocket's my favorite.
Me too. But in this field, I've thought that before, and then when 1 pocket's over, I'm like, all right, well, let's try 9 ball. That didn't go that great. These guys play good. These guys all took a plane to get here, and they're playing some 1 pocket.
It's amazing.
It's been a great tournament.
Last time I played at Derby, I got to play Efren in the 1 pocket.
No, really? That's awesome.
He beat me 8-6, 8-6, 8-7.
Wow. Dude, you were there. You were in it, man. I was like,
that's good, I'm done.
You were in it.
I didn't even buy back. I was just so happy. I just kept entering every year.
Right.
Just for, I want to play either Efren or, somebody super great.
Right.
And when I drew Efren, dude, if I could have got away with this, I was so nervous. And everybody in the room was watching, right?
I bet.
It's like, if I could just win this, just 1 game.
Oh, nice try, Max. Right,
But the line was, bet you don't make 4 balls.
Right.
You
did better
still
than
owes
that.
me a dinner for that.
Yeah, because
Efren broke. This is how my brain works. Efren broke, and I made a phenomenal 2-rail and ran 6. So I got my 6.
Okay.
And then I tried a tough shot on the 7th ball, and I thought, well, if I miss, I'll leave it in front of the pocket. And there's a couple of really tough balls, right?
Right.
And Efren schooled me like a bitch, man. He just ran out on me.
Really?
I couldn't believe he ran out. I mean, it was a tough layup. Huh? I'm like, holy moly.
Wow.
And then I had a really good break, and we battled. And he had me, I think, 7-2, and he bobbled the ball, and I just went for it, made a great bank, and ran a few more.
Okay.
Yeah, it was fun, dude. That was the highlight of my life, playing pool. That's going to hurt.
I got to beat Jose Perique at the Reno Open 2010 at the Sands, I believe it was, and and that was still one of my biggest pool memories. Beating him 8 to 9. That's the race to 9 on the big tables.
Yeah, that's cool.
That
was on diamonds, wasn't it?
That was my first time playing on a 9-foot diamond. Yes, yeah.
I set that puppy up.
Yes, I think you did.
Yeah. That's funny. Didn't even know you.
Right? No, exactly. Yeah, that was way back. So Billy's on 2. Max had 1, but then he scratched, so he's on 0 again. Crossing that 7 over. I don't think he dragged it quite enough.
Yeah, he did.
Almost.
I was hoping. I was rooting for him. You were right. I was just wishful thinking.
That's all right. Sometimes I'm wrong. It's no biggie. I don't want too much credit.
We'll document it.
He does not have a lot of shots here. Possibly the 6 back and forth to the side. Yeah, I don't know.
I think he's going to go across the face, cross side. I hate that shot. I don't like the cue ball moving along. If I'm going to shoot this shot, I'd probably 2-rail it to that side.
Yeah. No, I agree. The scratches in this game are a killer, as they are in any game. But because you only need 5 balls, when you scratch, taking one of those balls away hurts dramatically. The difference between 3 and 2 is just huge when you only need 5 of them.
Yeah, I mean, the score
especially hurts. Yeah. I'm somebody that...
What really sucks is when you make a ball and scratch.
Oh, dude, it just feels really
like
painful.
That's a 2-ball takeaway, right?
Exactly.
It's like I made one, I already had one, and now they're both gone.
Exactly. It's a little demoralizing. Yeah,
it hurts.
Yep.
It's a stinger.
Yep.
Well, looks like he's going to go across. These guys have more cue ball control than I do.
I think sometimes they just do the math and figure they got to go for it, too. All right, so that was a good try. Billy's, maybe, I think he's going to have to do the same shot across the face at the side.
It's disgusting. I mean, it's like he didn't even aim for it, but watch out. Ooh, now see, that could have just nicked that 5 and been really bad.
Yep. Billy Thorpe's from what part of the country? A banking part of the country, right?
He lives in Ohio. Okay. So yeah, he's a banker boy.
Yep, yeah.
He's a beast he's won the banks.
He plays good. All right, so
he's strong.
Banking this 8 to the side with top right. All right. See, I would put bottom right.
Look at this.
I'm going to say Billy was correct.
Just a wee long.
Jeez, great shot, man. I think he left Max the 5-ball 1-rail.
Jacked up.
Yeah. Picnicked, I guess they say in England, because you're hampered and you take a hamper on a. These are things Mark White told me.
Oh well, Mark. I don't know how much credit I give Mark. He's a strange fella.
I saw him walking the wrong way on the moving sidewalk today. Yeah. All right.
Apparently, the other day he was having quite a bit of fun.
I think I heard something about that. Yes.
Nothing wrong with that.
I told him he's now officially the drunk Englishman. All right. He's got 1 rail on the 9-ball back here in the bottom left corner. Billy Thorpe can play him some pool, man. I'm telling you what.
He's a banker.
Yeah, I've been watching banks for a couple days now.
I can't tell you how many times during the Moscone Cup they'd leave bank and I'd go, he's going to make this.
Oh, my gosh. I think I told you there's some video on YouTube. Billy Thorpe's like 16, and he's at like a moose lodge playing a tournament. And you can tell by his body language and the people around his body language, and they're filming him, that he is obviously way better than anybody in the room. Dude, he's the star player in the room at 16, and it's just full of adults. It's like I said, it's a moose lodge kind of a situation.
Yeah.
All right.
I've seen him in Derby for a very long time, dude.
No, that's neat.
And he's still a kid in my eyes.
Yeah, I agree. He's under 30, isn't he?
Oh, yeah.
1 rail on the 5, top right. Oh, okay, so that'll do it. Well done. All right, so Billy, first on the board for game count. And Banks is winter break, which I think is interesting. It's not alternate. It's the only event here that is winter break, right? It's 9 balls alternate, isn't it? Or is 9 ball winter break?
Yeah, now that you said it, I'm going to have to look.
Oh, man.
No, it's winter break.
Is it winter break? Okay.
Yeah, because they have the rule, if you break and run the set, your opponent has the option.
That's right.
To try to
same.
duplicate.
Right.
And then it becomes a sudden death kind of thing.
That is interesting. That's right. I'd forgotten that part.
See what happens when you haven't been here in 2 years?
Oh, Billy, brutal. All right. So Billy is down a ball.
I don't think it'll let. There you go.
It lets me do it, but people can't see it. But as long as I can see it,
right? As long as you know.
The main thing is not getting it messed up for later. Trust me, guys. He owes a ball. I got to say, it was nice to buy back and then win my match.
Yes.
I've bought back before and then lost your match, and you're like, oh, there's okay. Buy my $100.
I felt bad one year. I want to say probably about 10 years ago. This guy plays Efren, and Efren just smokes.
Just slaughters him. Yeah.
Guy goes and buys back and draws Efren again. It's just like, I mean.
On the one hand, that's
cool
amazing, right? Exactly.
Right?
A lot of people, I think, would consider that a thrill of a lifetime. But yeah, it's easy to say that when you didn't just pay $100 to play Efren a second time.
I got to play him. He kicked my ass, and now he's going to do it again. Right. You're kind of going into that match a little heartbroken.
Yes. Going, hey, remember me?
What a privilege, though, nowadays, that you could play somebody like that, and somebody somewhere. You know, back in the day, it's like, well, if you didn't have a camera, or if you did, it was an expensive little camcorder.
Right.
Now everybody's got a phone.
Yep.
Hey, record this match for me.
Right.
Right. So
that's another thing about pool that makes me think. All right, so he's on 0 now. There's a guy here watching the 10-foot that I know gets VIP seating every year, and one of the things that he says is, it's wonderful being a fan of pro pool because I get to go and it doesn't cost relatively hardly anything compared to what an NBA game is or a football game or
even a baseball game
imagine
nowadays,
the Super Bowl, what it is to go to that, you know. And he's like, I can come watch. He's got front row seats at Derby for the week, and it's very affordable. You know, he's doing well, but he's here every year.
Yeah,
and I've never seen him with a cue. Yeah. He's a fan of the sport.
No, there's guys that come in here and they track every match, and they're watching it on their. They got their little iPad, and following who's winning.
Right.
I love it. I think it's cool.
Yeah, it's a lot more accessible than a lot of other sports, you know. And the pro-am aspect of tournaments like this we don't even think about the fact. You know what I mean? Yes,
the best in the business.
Exactly.
Right?
Yeah.
A great example was this morning. So we put, what do they call that little code? The little box, you probably don't know either. CR code or
oh Christ, I wouldn't know
whatever
that.
they call it, where you put your phone on it.
It's the barcode thing, except it's not a barcode now. It's a square and it's for your phone. Everyone knows what we're talking about.
What is it? Okay,
it's the
so
QR code. Right.
My son, being
Rick
a
and I are
smartass.
old. God damn it.
But Kobe made a QR code to take you to the brackets.
Oh, did he really?
So it sits up there.
Oh, that's
so
cool.
They're showing people how to do it, you know, and that's cool. And this old fella comes up, and he's trying to do it, and I'm trying to explain to him, and then Shane's standing next to him, and Shane goes, hey, and he shows him how to do it, right? And then Shane takes him to, where else in the world does the best player in the room, you know, I mean, that's the pool guy.
Possibly America, right, exactly,
right?
Yes.
He's going to show you how to Google or
how to navigate your app to figure out what match you're is, right?
Probably him in the tournament,
right?
I mean, to me, that's just, it's amazing.
No, that's cool,
if
man.
If you're a pool fan, you have to come to this.
I agree. I was playing next to Shane a couple years ago, and I felt like I was in his way, and I stopped what I was doing and said, go ahead. And he said, you're already down on the shot, man. Go ahead. You know, he looked at me, you know, in a way like I was crazy, but also nicely. You know, he's just like, I know I'm Shane, but seriously, you're down on the shot,
now you're
dude.
being embarrassing, dude.
Come on, man. Just shoot your shot, bro. I'm fine. I'm literally getting out of my stance as he walks over. Here you go, sir. Yeah. All right, so.
It's true, though.
It's true, man.
It's true.
Yeah. I had a match next to Corey. I remember that match. You know what I mean? You're just playing a match next to some of these guys, and you're like, wow, I've seen these guys play on TV for
Rob
years.
Hart
Okay, yes.
is playing Shane. This is back at probably the third or fourth derby that Shane was at. And they're playing 9-ball. And Rob forgets to mark one of his games. Now, I didn't know it at the time, but then it became Hill.
Okay.
And they battle, and Shane ends up winning, and Rob comes up, and he's like, oh, man, I gave it a shot, and that was the first time we met each other, you know. And it was
Right,
like,
okay.
dude, you played awesome. That was great, you know. I mean, I saw, like, the last 2 or 3 games of the match because we were waiting on them to finish.
Okay.
And about 4 people came up, and they were like, hey, man, that dude didn't mark one of his games. And well, after the game, there's nothing I can do about it.
Right.
But I felt so bad. It's like he actually beat
You beat
Shane and didn't even know it, right? And they just didn't catch it.
Yep. I think we probably all have, I assume everybody's a pool player out here. We probably all have friends who are horrible at marking their games, man. Or if they forget what side they are and they'll mark it on your side, and you're like, what,
dude,
dude come on, man.
Yeah, anytime I played one pocket or something like that.
Yes.
Back when I was a smoker, I put my pack of cigarettes right there,
Right.
Make sure, because I saw some shady stuff go down that way, too. Oh, no, I was on that side. Well, that's funny, dude. You were on the other side the first 3 games.
Right.
Now you're down 3-0. All of a sudden, you want to be on my side?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, nice shot, Max.
Oh. Yeah, I think he's okay.
So he's having a good game now.
I think he can bank to 5.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think he's got a clear lane at it.
Inside English.
He's a little tree-topped on it, but yeah, I agree.
Kind of stab it. You can tighten the hell out of a ball on a diamond table.
Now he's going to the 7. Oh, well, okay. He opted for the safety.
Oh,
It makes sense. He's looking how doubled up he has him. Yeah. Yep. All right, so 3-0, 5 to win. And Billy's got to figure out something safe here to do.
Oh, see, Mama's packing up. I might be leaving on you.
Uh-oh.
Are we getting ready to go, baby? We getting ready to go? You think the boy has got it handled? Good, because I could use a hot shower and try to clear my sinuses, man.
Yeah.
Brutal. I think all these pool players are tracking cooties around here.
Oh, I think you're right, my friend. I don't think there's any doubt, man.
A little bit.
No offense to anybody.
Well, I mean, come on, dude. You got, what do we got, 30 countries represented?
Oh, I'm good. I'm good. It's for you. I can talk by
myself. Mike can talk by himself. I've seen Mike go for on and on and on. No. All right, dude, I'm going to take off.
All right. We are back at it. We are getting Rick the heck out of here. Rick works his tail off making this tournament happen. This whole family does. All right, so 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, we're missing a ball, dagnabbit. 2, 4, 5, 6. No, we're not. How's it going? You want to jump on? Nice to see you. Okay. Just put those on whenever you're ready. All right, one rail in the side, I assume. The Joneses are trying to get out of here. Yeah.
I slept only 2 hours.
Oh, right. Yeah, well, that's the event, isn't it? All right.
That's what's sloppy about it.
Right, exactly. All right, so Billy's up. He's communicating with people. He's touching base with family. Hello, hello. We got a special guest here. You want to introduce yourself?
Hello, everybody. Well, it's Omar.
Omar
Omar
Al-Shane, right?
yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
yes. I asked you about how to write your name earlier because on Wikipedia, your last name it's not three names. It's just two names, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So I wasn't sure how to write it, and I wanted to make sure I wrote it correctly.
You gotta spell it with like Omar, then Al Shaheen.
That's what, so it is separate.
Al-Shaheen. Yeah,
Okay,
it's
okay.
separate.
Good deal. Well, thanks for joining us. I saw you 4 years ago here for the first time, and you always have a smile on your face. You look really pleasant, and then you play scary good too.
Well, when you're in Derby City, it's all about pool.
It's
you
all
know?
about fun,
Like
huh? That's cool,
everybody-
man.
Everybody love to watch pool and play pool here.
Right.
Too many different games, and like that's what we're watching right now. Bank pool.
Exactly.
Yep.
No, I agree. Put that a little closer to your mouth.
Yeah.
Very good. Tell me about your sponsors.
Well, right now I'm getting sponsored by Mutual Qs
Okay.
and KFH Group, which is a bank in Kuwait.
Okay,
and,
cool.
Kuwait Olympics and Al Duhaim Auto. Yeah, that's my.
You got some great sponsors, man. This is why I brought that up. I mean, I know that you
Yeah.
you got some good sponsors, man. No, that's awesome.
That's a great shot here.
All right, so I
Yeah,
think
that's
Max has
the
got the
thing.
3 ball. How you doing in the event so far?
Oh, I'm still in the banks. I have one.
No
loss,
losses, one loss. Okay.
One loss from
Okay.
Darren Appleton,
Okay.
which plays really great against me, and
And did you win Banks or second? You did really well in Banks, did
yeah,
you?
a couple of years ago, it's like I get second.
Second place.
Yeah.
Okay. I know you had done well. No, like I say, we were a fan of you. You've got a really nice affect about you, and we were glad to see you do well.
You know, I'm a fan of about Derby City all the way.
Yeah, that's cool,
Everybody
man.
Here nice.
It's
and
fun, isn't it?
People just like to come here and
Yep.
just spend the time here enjoying the Derby City Classic with the venue, with the tables are perfect. Everything, the setup, the tournaments,
Well,
everything is perfect here.
I agree. I'm amazed how international it is. You know, we're basically in Kentucky here. I feel like this is one of the more international tournaments here in America. Players from around the world. I go to Worlds in Vegas. I still feel like there's more players here from around the world. You know, Europe
Yeah,
and
there's a
just
lot.
everywhere.
Yeah, there's a lot. European now start coming to the Derby City. Maybe 4 years ago, like there are few, but right now I see like more European players start coming to the Derby City and playing the banks, trying to play the banks and the one bucket and getting into it. You know.
Yeah,
They
it's a good
start
way to
like-
learn those games too,
Yeah,
and get guys like John Broomback. You can probably only see here really, and
Yeah, pool started in the U.S. from a long time ago. So, seeing John Bromback or like even Efren Batres here.
yes,
All the old legends here.
right, exactly.
They know everything about the game.
What age did you start playing?
I started playing like 14 years old.
At 14 years old,
back home
nice.
in Kuwait.
Oh, what size table? 7 foot, 9 foot, 8
Ah,
foot.
always 9 foot.
9 foot
There's
table,
also
nice.
over there.
Nice,
That's a
Billy.
good shot.
At home or at a club or how are pool tables set up in Kuwait? How do you
It's in a pool hall.
in a pool hall?
Yeah.
Okay, I know Europe likes clubs. Every place seems to like it a different style.
Yeah, that's what I like about Billy when he's playing banks. Every time he's like down 3 or 4-0,
Yeah,
he like to come back like getting the balls out. Not this time, but usually.
I know what you mean. No, I know what you mean. Yeah, yeah. I think I think the part of the country he's from, banks are real popular. He's just
Yeah,
real,
they told me. About
Yeah,
like
yeah.
From Kentucky or
Exactly. No, yeah, it's been a good match. Billy's got what? Billy's got one game right now.
yeah, for rotation game, like most of the players around the world, they already figure out the game and they know what the shot and
Right.
when you're playing banks or one bucket, it's just endless.
It's right.
There's always something else, and that's what's beautiful about it. Look at that.
Nice
Play
shot.
it side bucket with the safety.
Right.
Like,
No, I was saying safeties in banks are kind of weird because in a regular pool, if you leave somebody a bank, you kind of left them safe. You know what I mean? Where in this game, if you leave somebody the three railer, you left them a shot. You know,
Yeah.
you leave somebody a
Seems
three
like-
railer and nine ball, you played them
seems-
tough. You know,
Seems that's not a safety for Billy.
exactly right, exactly. How do you do it? How do you like one pocket?
It's my favorite.
It's
game,
your favorite game.
actually,
Nice.
yeah.
I would say it's my favorite too. I don't know if it's my best game, but it's my favorite one. Oh,
We got
brutal.
unlucky with that. So
You
you
get
like
here.
the one bucket the most?
What's that?
You like the one bucket?
I do
the
like.
most?
Yeah, one pocket's my favorite. Yeah, I like to play one pocket. Yeah, I like.
Seems like it's like for age of 30 and older,
Yes, yes,
or
yes.
40 or older.
Yes,
I
yeah.
guess.
The pace of it is slow. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's a slow pace, and I think. I think what's the opposite is like playing 9-ball or 8-ball on a bar table where it's like a fist fight. You know what I mean? It's just you're just
Exactly.
slugging it out.
Yeah.
You know, just standing there in the middle of the ring. And one pocket is kind of the opposite of that. And I think as you get older, you start to appreciate the pace of it.
It's like today I was like with Shavon Boning in the table, and he was banking a ball, and we figure out like a shot, and I think we remember that that's a shot for one bucket, and suddenly the shot show up.
Right.
Even though you're learning the one bucket, there will be always a shots that you might forget,
Oh, yes.
and suddenly by accident you see it, and oh, that's a one bucket shot.
Right, right. The one pocket I'd say has helped me floating the cue ball behind balls. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
For safety stuff. Because that's such a killer shot in one pocket is to float that cue ball into an ugly spot. And you start getting good at that, and you find yourself doing it playing 8-ball and 9-ball too. You know, you're just floating that cue ball down, and it's drifting under balls. And people assume you did it on accident because only in one pocket do you. I'm not sure where he's going here. Oh, side
Oh,
pocket.
side bucket.
Yeah,
Okay,
so
let's
Max
go.
is trying to get a game. He's got to be careful not to scratch here.
Looks like it's tight match right now. Billy
Yeah.
won, and Max is like 4-1 this game. So
Yeah. Nice try. What's your next event? Where you play next?
after here, I'm going to Wisconsin.
Okay.
The Predator CSI event.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's gonna be in Wisconsin. I think it's like 64 players. 10
Okay.
ball.
Have you played many of those Predator things?
Yeah, I played 2 tournaments. I just
Okay.
played in Arizona, one of those.
Nice.
tournaments, and
How many a year are they trying to have? Do you know?
well, they're running right now probably around like five tournaments a year.
Yeah,
Maybe
so
less
it's every
tournaments.
other month almost, right?
What's the new thing?
Yeah.
A new thing, new rules, and new format, and
Right, the shootout, right?
yeah, the
The
shootout.
shootout's been very popular. Is he going for the side there? Yeah, the shootout's been very exciting. I hear a lot of good reports from that.
Yeah, it's like I was talking with Kareem about it, and I was telling him like it's different, and it's like a race to 4, 2 races with the shootout. It's like you cannot, as a professional player, you cannot lose your mental focus, because once you lose one game in the top field, like with top player, you might lose the match immediately. You know what I
Right,
mean?
right.
So it's a new thing. It's like it's more to a sport thing. Like you gotta be focused. Sleeping good, eating good, stay healthy.
Right,
keep
right.
your mental right way. Look at this shot. That's lovely. I
Uh,
like that shot.
I think, for better or for worse, too, it's turning it into an event where different levels of players can do well because it's
Yeah,
race to 4. You
that's
know what I
other-
mean?
That's the other thing.
And maybe
Well, it's
maybe the
not-
lower players might not even necessarily win, but they have a chance and they feel like they have a chance. It's a race to
Yeah.
4. It's you know what I mean?
Well, the name is still the same, actually, and yeah, it seems like they have a chance, but I mean the percentage is still the same. It's like race to 8. So, and the shootout will put pressure more in the less skills player.
And it's a
And,
difficult shoot.
yeah,
That's a difficult shot, right?
It's not easy. You know?
Yeah.
It's like,
And it gets harder. It gets progressively harder, right?
yeah, and it gets harder once they make it like 4 times.
Every 4 shots,
Yeah.
right?
And we've seen players that making like 14, 15 shots like that. And like Dennis Grabe, I saw that like one tournament, they go to like, I think 33, something like that. And I
Jeez.
was like, really? What's that, 33 shots?
Wow,
Wow.
that's crazy.
Yeah, so it's gonna be there will be a record for that, and
Yeah,
it's a new thing. It's,
Yes,
I like
yes,
I like
yes.
that format. You know, it's doing something new.
it's good to try and find some excitement and to do something new and try and get the sport. You know, the pool needs to grow. You know, pool is not what it could be. It's getting better.
I like
but
that. I like that. Most of the world right now recognize what's happening here in the U.S. Before like 5, 6 years when I start coming here, I discovered like they are playing banks and one bucket, and I was like, wow, I love the game. I didn't know there's something like that.
That's cool.
And
Interesting.
now most of the world starts recognize that. Uh, lately, when Team US won the Mosconi Cup against Europe, and Billy was there, this guy over here,
Right, right.
and when he banged that 7 ball, and then people start talking about it, and even the European players start recognizing there's something else, right?
Right, something going on.
And
Yeah.
and I'm glad there was like now recognizing that another game, that healthier game, and
Right,
there's a lot about the cue ball. It's not only competing. It's not only like two players, one trying to beat the other.
Right,
It's like
right.
more into the game. It's like
right.
the love of the game, the knowledge,
And the
of
beauty of the game, right?
The beauty,
It
it's
can be
like,
beautiful sometimes. It really
oh,
can be.
yes, it is
Yeah,
beautiful.
yes.
This is beautiful.
Well, I agree. I agree. I like to gamble, but sometimes the gambling can make you forget that you want to play the best you can. You know what I mean? That's what you're supposed to be the goal, and sometimes the goal just becomes beating the next guy, and you can lose some of your love from the game over years because of that. You know, you forget why you're playing the game.
I like Ephraim Butter's cool.
You like what?
I like Ephraim Butter.
Yeah, yeah,
It's
yes,
cool,
me
which
too.
is-
Yes.
Which is he's always in his cue ball.
Yes,
Always
yes.
in his cue ball.
Yep,
like-
I agree. That's great to see him here, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yes,
and he's exciting. Like in this trip, he just finished second in Alabama, and he's excited. He's playing really well.
That's cool,
I
man.
can tell. Like, and it's just great to see everyone.
Yes, yeah, no, I
feeling
agree.
it, you know, our religion, all the respect, all the respect.
Yeah, everybody just loves him, doesn't they? Yeah, yes. I made a Facebook post saying that Efren was coming here, and it just blew up. Everybody was just thrilled that Efren was going to be here. You know, I did Will Ferrell doing the Santa's coming, except it was Efren is coming, and yeah, people just freaked out. They were so excited.
Yeah, witnessing a legend by your side
Yeah,
in the same like room you're in. This is just different, you know.
yeah,
That's our religion, and that's something huge, you know. To have him over here, it's like
yes. It's nice to have him over here. Exactly.
I'm telling you, I'm glad I'll get to spend the time with him.
Right. Oh, brutal. All right, so Max is gonna lose a ball there.
Well, that's big because he was like he needed 1 ball and
Yep.
he go for it.
Yeah, the fact that you only need 5 balls to win makes the scratches and the penalty for the scratch especially painful. You know what I mean? It's such a large percentage of what you need.
Well, I'm telling you, bank pool is really a lot. Like I see it like the 1 bucket. It's not about like only the banking the balls. There's a lot into it. It's like the players will improve more and more and more. There's a lot of empty places in this game.
Yes, yes.
Like as the 1 bucket. Like
Yeah.
lately, I've seen Dennis Orcolio playing the banks, and he's like he won it before like a couple of years.
Right.
He won it second time with a different way of playing, and you know as Dennis is probably one
Dennis
of the
plays
best
amazing, right.
players in the world.
Oh,
that's
wow.
yeah, and it's great to have players like that. I wish they get him back after like the 5 years banned. And
Yeah.
we want to see the great players. That's
Right.
the players that are gonna improve everybody.
Right,
you know.
right, right. No, I agree.
They increase the edge of the game.
Yep. The innovators, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Yeah. All right, so
and they're entertaining.
straight back maybe? Yep, nice shot, Max. Almost.
Oh, that's huge. Oh no.
Billy's ready.
Well, after getting back from 4-1 to 3-1, now even Billy was a little bit down.
Right.
That will give him more confidence to get back into the table.
Oh, it's a little slow. Maybe it gave it time to widen out, and he broke out the batch.
Well,
I don't think he's
you don't
thrilled about
You
that.
don't see Billy Thorpe usually play like that. Honestly, that's kind of me. Kind of surprised me that
Yeah.
he's missing those balls.
So two baller, one rail into the side. Yeah, this is Max's chance here. He just needs two balls to finish this game out. Nice. I like his odds here, I got to say.
The 8 ball going to? Oh, he's playing the 7.
When's your next game? When do you play next?
I think tomorrow I'll be playing.
Nice.
10 a.m.
10 a.m. on the Bigfoot or?
No, the bank ball.
Okay. Same here. That's my match time too. 10:30, I think.
Oh,
I hope we're not playing each other.
We just
You stay away from me.
That's gonna be fun. Commentate at night, playing in the morning.
Yep. That's all part of the gig for me. It's how I earned my trip here, man. Nice try.
Oh, here it's so hard. Will he get back to 4-1 again?
Yeah, I wonder if this three's. Oh no, okay, so he's
See,
back.
that's what I mean when I say there's a lot into this game. So
Right.
like he was 4-1, then get back to 3-1, and
Yeah.
there's a lot on it. I do believe that there's a lot.
And then right now he could bank these three in. I mean, he could run them out right here. Interesting. He's changing his speed up a little bit, and I think it hurt him those last two shots. Do you think that gave it time to widen out a little bit?
It feels like that Billy is not feeling it at this game, but probably if you find the gear and get back into it.
I agree. Nope, I agree. You sure don't want to count him out.
Yeah, you don't want to give a player a game, but sometimes in banks you just don't feel it, right?
Right.
That's happened with most of the players.
Yeah.
Even the toughest player, like
Right.
the toughest player in the banks, they just lose their feeling in the stroke for a game or 2 games.
Because you have to twist the ball so much and throw the ball, and there's so many little subtle things, right? And and the cloth is slick, and
No, I don't believe it's because of that. I think because
Yeah?
of, the banks need a lot of skills, and even though there is a lot of skilled players, it's not like the rotation. Like it's not like a ball inside the bucket and you just want to make it.
right,
You gotta hit the rail and make the ball.
right,
So-
right, exactly. No, I get it.
So it needs a lot of skill in the cue ball and the aiming,
Right.
and the way you're looking at like how you're gonna hit it, the speed, and so it's easy to when you miss a ball and you get doubt.
Yep.
Right now, so
Yeah.
I do believe that most of the players they face this, especially the top players. Once they miss a 2-3 banks, they start doubting. So they play probably a game with like not really.
No, I know what you're
what
saying.
I
You
mean?
lose your confidence a little bit, and then you're
Yeah,
feeling your touch,
yeah.
and yeah,
And they get into it again the next game immediately.
right. No, I do know what you mean.
Start fresh again.
Yep.
I like this. I like this when you're not feeling it. You gotta play safe and get back to your cue ball.
Right.
And feel it, and then.
No, it's a good point because that's really true with all games. If you're not pocketing the balls like you want, then you're better off to start playing a little more safely, a little different strategy until you start feeling it. So, no, I can see what you're
The
saying.
game is not only about the banking, right?
Right, exactly. Oh, yeah, that did not work out.
Yeah, that's what I liked actually about Dennis Orcola when he playing bank. I've seen him
Yeah.
lately. He was playing banks, and probably he's the best player right now, as I see when it comes where when he's feeling it, he's going. When he's not feeling it, he play safe.
Right.
Yeah,
No, that I'll have
That's
to
a
watch
good
that. That
shot,
makes
right?
sense. That was a great shot.
that's a great shot. Well, after this shot,
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
you get the Kentucky gear, right?
That's tough,
Dennis
right?
Orcola.
That's tough. I don't care who you are, man.
shot.
That's tough action.
Yeah, that's exactly like when I told you. It's like Billy's favorite when it comes like
Right.
he's down. Oh no, I think he left him a ball. Yeah, but what's happening right now is like making those 2 balls, and you can tell in this game he's not feeling it.
Right.
but still, because he have a high skill, Billy Thorpe from Kentucky. And Kerr.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Do you think he's going one rail or four rails right here? You think four rails or one?
I think one rail.
Okay.
And just leave it, either make it or leave it inside the
Alright.
bucket. Don't have to go hard on this ball. Yeah, I don't like that.
His body moved a lot on that. I don't know if you noticed that. He was really moving
I mean,
away.
The shot is wrong. No, you know you're selling out. I don't know. Probably he don't play one bucket. Most of the one bucket player will play it soft and just leave it inside the bucket even though you
Right.
don't make it.
Now this is the shot they're living for, right? Is the easy one rail into the side pocket. I mean, that's the dream shot to have in Banks, I feel like.
Yep.
All right, so Billy is on 2 games now on the hill.
I'll say he break and make 4 ball this game.
Ah! All right, where are we at here?
I wish everybody's enjoying the match here.
Oh, me too. Me too. Yeah, 2022 Derby City Classic. Yeah, it's nice to be here. I just got used to coming. I came 2 years, and then last year they didn't have it, and it was such a bummer. And then I'm just glad to be back this year. How many times have you been here?
Well, I'll say 3 or 4 times.
Okay.
4 times.
I wasn't sure if I thought that the first time I saw you here was your first time, but I wasn't sure. All right, so 3-6-9. So nothing on the break, right? 3-6-9.
Yeah.
Oh no, he did 8. So he made 1 on the
See
break.
now what's he gonna do.
I was counting the cue ball. Oh wow, he's gonna stiffen that 6. Nice try.
Nice try from Billy Thorpe here.
The
Well,
next
thank
tournament.
you.
When is your next tournament?
Arizona.
How far though?
No, Wisconsin.
Wisconsin, but I mean, how far away from now?
It's in the 9th of next month.
Next month. So what do you do in between? I guess is what I'm getting at. Will you stay in Kentucky, or will you go to Wisconsin and hang out, or do you go someplace in the middle?
Well, I'll just like chill somewhere. I'll find like a place like to stay, hang out with friends, or just rest.
Like what city, man?
I didn't decide yet. Actually.
Okay, all right, all right.
Yeah.
I guess that's interesting to me. That's what I'm getting at. I mean, is there a state? I mean, or what? Is there 3 states? You're like, I might go to one of these 3 states, or?
Well, I don't know yet actually, but I'm
All right.
thinking about like now my focus all into the derby.
Okay, that's
I'm
cool.
I'm not planning usually for.
Okay.
Even my trips to the U.S., I'll plan it. Like I'll book my ticket before it's like a week or 10 days. So.
Okay, all right. It's just you have an
But I'm
interesting
focused
world
out of
traveler
the
life,
pool.
man. I'm just wondering
Yeah.
what how you do that, you know?
Well, most of the players that's what they have. What's happened with them because suddenly like there's tournaments after tournaments and
Everybody's itching to play, right? Yes. Yeah, well, it makes it fun. Well, I'm glad it's keeping you busy, you know?
Well, I'm glad you called me to commentate for this match.
No, that's
actually.
awesome,
It's
man.
good to watch some pool because during tournaments, if you are not practicing in the table, when you are watching and like doing that.
Well, I
also
appreciate you
kind of
sitting in.
practicing
We'd
too.
love
Thank
it.
you.
Oh, man, held up.
Oh.
Earlier in the
Let's
tournament,
not go.
everything was sliding in. I'm starting to notice balls jaw up a little bit more as the cloth gets less slick. All right. 1 rail on the 8. Okay, 1 rail on the 5.
See, that's what I mean. He missed a couple of shots and now he's doubting them.
Right.
It's like every time I'm playing back lately, I'm telling myself, no, don't doubt yourself. You know, I think the rail, don't doubt the rail.
Yep.
Don't doubt your cue ball. No.
And just be confident, huh?
Yeah.
Interesting.
I mean, you gotta.
I'll try and
you
remember
gotta
that.
Play your
Yeah.
percentage if you are taking the shot.
Right.
What else you can do?
No, it's a good attitude. That makes sense.
I'll play safe.
I tend to
that's a
think,
great
oh, shoot, I
shot.
hope I don't miss
Wow.
this.
Oh,
Oh, man. See, there's another one holding up.
but he get that close from the 8 ball. And
Dude.
he played with the spin, turned the 5
Yep.
ball. And
Yeah,
that's a lot. That's a lot.
it is a lot. A 6 ball back here to the left, I assume.
Yeah, I think that's the shot, and try to the cue ball safety with behind the 8 ball.
Oh, I like it. Yep, I think he's got that
Or
in.
eagle.
Nice.
You go for it. So are you enjoying the tournament so far?
I am. This is the best I've ever done in banks. I hit the 4th round next. I think 5th round is in the money, so that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm hoping to do good in 1 pocket and 9 ball too. I've never gotten in the money,
Well, now it's getting more into the action, right?
so that would be my goal this time, is to try and get in the cash somewhere along the lines.
Well, I hope we get the big prize.
Thank you. All right, no, that'd be cool. Yeah, this is a great gig for me. I get to commentate and watch all the matches. I get the plane flight and the hotel and stuff for doing this, and then I get to play in the tournament. It's a heck of a deal.
All the luck. And most of it, like, wish you enjoy it.
Yes,
Enjoy-
exactly.
enjoy all the
Exactly.
tournaments.
No, it's a nice hotel. I like staying here. I like that we're just upstairs. That makes it so nice.
Yeah, and everything is here.
Right.
Oh, he's playing that side bucket.
It's going 2 rails to the side pocket.
Yeah.
As an amateur, 2 things that you notice about pros. They bank to the side pockets in crazy ways that we don't think of, and they 90-degree cut balls like it's nothing. The paper-thin cut, just scoop.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, that is something that I notice as an amateur that you guys do. Just amazing, like it's nothing. All right, well, it's a little sloppy, Max. No offense to you. All right, so Billy, maybe a side pocket bank again with the 8-ball.
Well, I think 2 rail, maybe.
2 rail to the corner. Yep,
Yeah,
you're
I
right.
think that's the shot he's
Yep,
playing.
you're right.
Yeah, if you leave him in position, that's...
Oh, wow.
That is like...
Jeez, he's.
Oh,
I think that's the 3rd shot he's almost made, right? Because we got basically the 5, the 3, and the 8.
I
I think he's responsible for all those balls.
The players like Billy Thorpe or like the top players, they will not miss the balls like
Yeah.
far away from the bucket, right?
Yep. Yes, exactly.
So he's taking risk in this shot, I think.
Huh.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Yeah,
I'm sorry there, Max. All right, so Max is down another ball.
Yeah, this is like a bad really situation, no offense for Max, but it's like
Right.
2-0 down, Billy in the hill, and 3 balls in the bucket. So, and it's like it's kind of getting hard and hard, right?
Yes. And don't you think that gives Billy more confidence and then makes him play better?
Well, Billy's favorite.
I mean, not right. No, of course. But in general, I mean, I know personally, I try not to say, damn it, when I miss. There's just so many little things I try not to do because it just gives your opponent confidence. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
and
exactly.
playing sloppy or not as careful, your opponent sees that and thinks that you've given up a little bit, and then that makes them feel a little stronger, I think.
Well, I like what Efren said in an interview. It's like said, well, I'm lucky and my cue ball, I play the cue ball very well, and my opponents have problem with their cue balls.
Right.
So I think that's why I'm winning.
Yeah.
So I like that. So
No, that's a good answer.
no offense for any player.
Yeah, right,
Even
right.
even for myself.
Yep.
But, yeah, I like to get into the game.
Yeah.
Not into the other players or.
No, that's cool.
like,
That's cool. Nice.
That's a perfect shot. Now, I think he played that side bucket again. Oh no, he's going over there. Oh yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, he'll have the 9 ball now too. Feels like he get his stroke and right now.
Jeez.
That's a
What do
good
you
shot.
say? I mean, okay, now I got to ask you in case this ends here because I got to know.
Well,
You say you don't worry about your opponent so much, okay? But I know a lot of people take like bathroom breaks to cool their opponent down if they're shooting great. Will you take a break a strategically timed break to try and cool an opponent down?
Well, I'm more into myself.
Oh, no, that's
so,
why I'm asking, because it sounds like you.
probably that's one of the reasons. Most of the time when I'm losing my cue ball
Yeah.
because of that, because totally focused. But I keep telling myself like, you gotta focus on your cue ball,
Right.
your game, and
I just think that's
you
great
know.
because so many people they can't help but try and
Wow!
shark a little bit. You know what I mean?
Wow. Look at that shot.
And shark is probably the wrong word, but yeah, I think that's really honorable that you try and stay away from that because it's hard not to try and play a little bit of strategy or psychology. You know what I mean on your opponent. I think that's really honorable that you try and stay away
Well,
from
I
that.
try to stick with why I started to play the game. Like out of like all the years I played,
Well, yeah.
probably like I have only 1 year, which is like the last year. I was not playing for my love of the game,
Okay.
and now I get back to Derby City Classic. So I'm so glad.
No, that's cool. No, because I can
Yeah,
tell that
so
this is
glad, yeah.
I can tell this is a serious subject to you, man, and that's why I want to ask you about it because I can tell that you're really dead serious about that, and that it's almost a little painful to talk about for you because you don't want to think about your opponent, you know. And I just think that's really cool, man.
Yeah, it's like, you will learn a lot. Not only in the game. It's like lately I'm watching Kobe Bryant, right? And I know most of the people like know that like Kobe Bryant, and he was talking about how he learned because of the game, how he learned to like improve like how to get the empathy and the compassion, and how that's helped him because of the game in his life,
Okay.
and that's what sport about, right? It's
Right.
not,
Right. Right.
so when you're doing better and focusing on yourself, and even though you're focusing that cue ball, that cue ball might change your life,
Right.
and that's what's really about the
Well,
sports about, and that's what's about the legends, right?
Right. Right.
And if we don't follow the legends, I mean,
Because the cue ball is you, pretty much, right? The cue ball is you, right? The cue ball is your representation on the table,
yeah,
right?
I see it this way. It's like I'm telling my friends back home. It's like when I see somebody's like hitting the cue ball really hard, you can't tell he's pissed, right?
Right.
And sometimes like, so yeah, like it's that's how I see it. I like that because I told you,
Like
I
he's
follow the
smacking his
legends,
dog
and
around or
that's the
something, right?
Ferraris,
Like it's rude, like he's smacking his dog around or something,
Yeah.
right? Oh, that's cool, man. I think you
Yeah,
got a
and
great attitude about it. I
Yeah,
really do.
and I do believe that's how that's how you'll not only improve, not in the game only, you'll improve in your life too,
Right.
and not only that, there will be a lot of people that will learn from you too, and it's lovely.
And that brings good things, right? Yeah,
Yeah,
that brings
yeah.
good things. What comes around goes around, and yeah, no, I get what you're saying. Wow, that was a nice try, Max.
Here, so like, it was close from the bucket.
Anyone in your family play?
My two brothers, they
You
play
older or
but-
younger?
Older.
Older, okay.
I have like 5 brothers. I'm the youngest.
And did that have something to do with how you started playing?
What's that?
Did that have anything to do with how you started playing? Did
Oh,
you play
no.
with your brothers?
No, my brother, he's the one like he taking me when I was young. And
Okay.
The first year, and after that they quit playing.
Okay.
And I just stick with it.
I think it's the same here, man. As far as nobody's as interested in playing pool as we are. You know what I mean? You often end up going to the pool hall with friends, or in your case, in brothers.
Looks like it 4-4 right now.
Yes.
That's interesting, like important game. I think.
Yes, right.
Because if Max take this game, he like his favorite to take the second game.
'Cause the
So,
momentum.
Oh yeah, exactly.
Oh God, don't scratch. Now I would have to guess that he was hoping to get that cue ball much farther up table.
Yeah,
Would
to
you
the
agree?
rail over there.
Yeah. What shot do you like from here? You
I
cross
play-
banking it?
I think the one bucket, I like just leave it inside the bucket, play it soft, don't hit it hard, exactly like that.
You'll also avoid leaving a bank if you do it
And,
soft, right?
boom.
Oh, oh, great match, good match. Hey, thanks for joining me. I really appreciate
Thank
it.
you
And it was
for
great to
calling
talk to you,
me.
seriously,
I'm
man. I've
glad.
been watching your game for a long time, and I'm very
Yeah,
impressed with
I
you.
wish everybody enjoy the match and enjoy the other match coming up, and
Nice.
I'll be in touch.
Excellent. Yeah, and if you get bored, you come over here and sit down
I
and
will.
and watch it, man.
Thank you.
All right,
Thank you.
seriously, thank you
Take care.
very much, man. That was great. I appreciate it.
Thanks everybody.
All right.
I hope everybody enjoyed it.
We did. All right. Thanks, everybody, for joining us. 2022 Derby City Classic. We'll see you next time around.